dokie, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Welcome to Friday Night Live. How are you all doing? I was actually doing a little pre-game myself, and I need to refill here in a second. But I got just enough to welcome you all in to another Friday Night Live. So glad you're tuning in, glad you're here. Let's kick things off. Here's to the weekend. Cheers. Oh, and I think the reason I wanted to finish that first one was because I get to mix myself up a little orange cream gourmet soda. Oh, yes. How is everyone doing? How was everyone's last week of February? Are you ready for March? We had a very nice day here in Wisconsin. 50 degrees. But tomorrow we're back to the 20s. So not quite out of Mother Nature and winter's grasp yet. All right. Yes, this is delicious, Daniel Atkins. Oh my gosh. I've waited all day for that right there. All right. And I wanted a quick show. I did Don Slate. Oh, geez. Check this little bad boy out. Look at that thing. And not only does this look super cool, but hopefully you can hear that. It doesn't cut though. It just makes a nice sound. All right, who do we have in here? I didn't even run through who's all tuning in this evening. Tony Woods, how you doing? Colleen, Captain Jack's here. Miller Stumps and Firewood. Ryan Bender, Craig's Courts Coles, Tom's Firewood. How are you doing? Oh, what the hell is this? Tom, we got to have a talk. We got to have a talk about this. Here, I'm giving you a little shout out right as you're telling someone else they're your favorite YouTuber. I tell you, moderators, somebody put him in a timeout. Oh, Broken Old Swede, how you doing? Jared and BW35. I saw your message earlier that you went and filled up the boiler because it was getting chilly and it was 45 degrees. If 45 degrees is chilly, oh my goodness. All right, let's see here. Ralph Carnegie, I am doing good. How are you doing? Let's where did Tom go? He probably left the chat. I'm just joking around, Tom. Come back. Oh my gosh, the Nebraska Woodster is here. Mark Wakeland, how are you doing? That's Shotlift Family Firewood. I thought that was Old Guys Firewood. Logger Jason, is it getting windy over there? Jason, it was really nice here today, and then about 3-4 o'clock this afternoon, it just got windy. Man, and it's still windy. Windy and cooling off big time. Let's see. Mike, Lake Ontario Firewood, how are you doing? Middle Class Renaissance, good evening. The Wise Choice Firewood. Yeah, hopefully, all right, Tom's still here. That's good. I didn't want you tuning out. I was just, we got to give you every now and then. We just find someone that we give a hard time to. And I just happened to see that comment fly by about your favorite YouTuber. Normally, I don't see the comments too much because they are flying by. But if you are new here and you have a question, you can do this like Wayne and put a Q in front of it, even though I don't know what kind of a question that is. A. A. Uh-oh. I wonder if he's teeing up some type of joke here. Jeremiah, how are you doing? Yeah, I don't know if you are new here. Oh, he took his message. He's retracted. If you are new here, don't be afraid to jump in the chat. It's real easy. If you're new right now in the chat, write new. And let us know if you're new and tuning in, maybe for the first time. Maybe you've been gone a while. Maybe you're back. You can consider that new as well. But if you're not new, we know who's new and who's not. Ed from Kentucky, how are you doing? All right, here we go. Here was the question. Any plans for taking on any snarly crotches this weekend? Well, not this weekend. Although, well, I shouldn't say that. I don't know what I'm exactly getting into tomorrow. I have some plans. It could involve some, although I don't think there's too many snarly knots or crotches. So I don't think so. I think all of the crotches that I had to deal with in the wood yard, I've dealt with for now until I get some more. Richard bought a new iPad and love it. Nice. Those things are they are pretty handy. I do end up using mine more than I thought I would. Just for scrolling and going around social media, watching stuff. Oh boy. Jared is not new. And he is wondering, bark up or bark down? That is a tough one. That is sometimes can be sometimes if you're running a box wedge, you don't even have bark. So then what do you do? You got no bark. James Baton, how you doing? Daniel Atkins ran a Steel and Husqvarna fuel injected saws last weekend. They were okay. But which one was better? Jeremy Dirkson's not new, but the crotch splitting was great. There's old guy Firewood. Good evening, crotch fans. Who in here is a fan of the snarly, gnarly crotch? And I was surprised. I don't know if you saw the short that I put out when one of the little logs. It was all maple, but I think it was frozen pretty good because it was popping, and it popped so hard that it like shook the whole machine, and it flipped my camera off the front that was magnetically attached to the front of the sorting table. I ran into a snarly crotch that was infested with insects, staying far, far away. That's a good idea. That definitely does not sound like something to be dealing with. Don't drink the Kool-Aid, Daniel Atkins. That's right. Rick's Outdoors, how you doing? Hang on here. Where is I just thought I saw, no, maybe not. I'm seeing things fly by. Man, this orange cream is just delicious. Mr. Van Dusen, good evening. Mark is new. I heat with a Central Boiler 5036, but my question is, I've just started making maple syrup wood fire. What kind of wood would you recommend for most BTUs? For for most BTUs, you get more BTUs out of like oak, and but I think when I don't know if Sugar Shack is in here, but I think when you're boiling down maple syrup, I think you want like just as hot as you can get it, as fast as you can get it. So I think like a lot of times, I thought he said that he actually burns maple because it gets going pretty quick. But maybe it, or yeah, okay, oak. Wrist size splits for maple and oak, or for I think he means for maple syrup, like small pieces of oak, if you can get it. I was burning some pine in the boiler yesterday, and I actually overheated it again. I was mixing oak and pine, and I think the pine, because it gets hot, really fast, it just overheated the dang thing. I got one thing. I don't. What time is it? I wonder if he's in. I haven't seen him in here or not, but I did need to give a little birthday shout out tonight to Cowboy Zach. I don't know if he's watching or not, but Zach's birthday is next Tuesday. So, Cowboy, I haven't seen you in the chat yet, but if you're in here, happy birthday in a few days. All right. Can I have your help with something? What do you got? What do you need? I can't make any promises or any guarantees, but let me know. Man, I should have got another bottle of this cream. I got a different flavor. And I'm thinking I should have had the other flavor first so that I could have had this orange cream last. Mystery Gardener. On the 1st of March is a special day here in Wales. It's St. David's Day. A holiday. He was our Prince of Wales back in the day, so happy holidays. Well, happy holidays to you as well. That's what, on Sunday? Is that the 1st? Right? I think. Yeah. Coming up. And then, boy, March has got all kinds of holidays. St. David, St. Patrick. All right, let's see if yeah, Jeremiah down there is getting some stocking up on logs. He's got something he's gonna be zipping through them with. But I don't know, where do you have those logs? It looks like they're unloading those logs like right out in the street. We need to see more how you get those logs moved around. Holy crap, 93 degrees in Los Angeles today. Yeah, we are at right now we are at 34. Oh, we're dropping. It was like 38 not that long ago. But I don't want 93 anytime soon. Heck no. Keep that stuff out there. American country, how you doing? Wait, what? February 30th. Broken Old Swede, what are you talking about? Yeah, I'll take 40, 50, 93, man. For February, is that that can't be typical. But man, everything is, we got some high winds. Did anybody see if Cowboy was here tonight? I hope he doesn't tune in later and then he missed his birthday wish. All right, what was did I miss what Mike needed my help with? I don't know. York Woods, how are you doing? You're going to Vegas? Isn't it is it 2 weeks? 2 weeks until the Mid-South Firewood Expo? I believe. Is that right? I need to get that louder. I need to get a soundboard. Who is all going to the Mid-South? I am unfortunately not going to be able to make it. But I'm looking for maybe somebody that we can patch into. Tune us in. Hey, the Cowboy is here. Cowboy, happy birthday. Oh, I missed it. All right. We need Daniel Atkins. If there's somebody, Lake Ontario Firewood is looking for 8 subs. 8. The number 8, which is 1 less than the greatest number in the world, the number 9. And the Smack Sugar Shack. We're starting the egg count. It's too early for the egg count. We don't do the egg count until after the bottom of the hour. I'm starting to set some parameters here. No egg counts till the second half of the show. No egg counts yet. Boss man, you're not in the screen. No. Do you want to give them the update?
What? You haven't told him yet?
No.
You haven't?
he has purchased a PC. If anybody saw that one short that I put out, he pulled one of these cards that was worth $500. So I bought it from him for $100, and then with that money, he had enough to go get a computer. So now I have the card that I'm holding on to. But yep, he finally he's got his PC. Had to put in quite a week of work last week. Tony Woods, does breaking wind count for egg counts? Oh, that's where Amanda's been getting eggs from as well now, is at Costco. The great big plastic containers. Oh, is it okay? It's across the road. I see. There are no rules on a Friday night, frickin' Jeep. If anyone needs rules, it's you. So we need to have some rules in place. Oh, Jared's wondering how your roads are holding up. They're closed right now. After today, they are definitely closed. Closed for how long? At least 2 weeks. More than 2 weeks? Well, I'm going to have to use them to bring up some wood.
No, because that one way back there is there's no ice on it.
Well, are you gonna bring the wood up by hand in a cart?
You can do it.
I guess we got to build a different road. We're gonna have to build another road to the woodshed. How many are tapping trees this year for maple syrup? Not me. There's but Smack's Sugar Shack right up the road here. I don't know how many he taps. Oh yeah, grab those other two little saws back there for me, please. Please. Uh-oh, what?
This one?
The little ones. What's your question? No. 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 There they are.
There's a new one that makes sound.
I know, I was showing them that.
Why don't you want to open one?
Rick's Outdoors. What's the count on straight Friday Night Lives? God, I don't. What is tonight? I forget. Hang on, but I think I can tell you. It's three. What is it? 3:29. 3:29. So that means we will be kicking off March next week with 3:30. 3:30. Old guy Firewood. Let's see, what was he saying? Oh. Do I give these chainsaws away with my wood? Hell no. These little guys are... I should put them all on my keychain. I think this is a 500i, but I think this is a 660. This one right here. Gotta be. Oh, no, I didn't lose a bet, Jared. We went today. Boss man didn't have school. We went and to the grocery store, stopped, swung by, and got some of this bottled soda. And he got, what did you get? Black cherry and root beer, and I got black cherry and orange cream. Because this orange cream with Captain Morgan is just, it's on a whole another level. It's just amazing. Oh, it's just spectacular. There's an Easton, an Easton made Axis for sale. If anyone is interested. In Maryland, an Easton made Axis in Maryland. Oh, that would be something. If I put these in.
Is it raining? Or snowing?
No. Could I get these to hang on my ear? This might. That would be something. Oh, earrings. Oh, we do have a coin in the cup. And this week, we are bringing out the ladies. Lake Ontario Firewood. Mike, thank you very much. Cheers. Man, that is just so good. I don't know. Yes, in Maryland. If you bring it to Wisconsin, I think that's what Jared is talking about. If you bring it to Wisconsin, or Jared, you could go out to, all right, you could go out to the fellowship at the furnace and pick it up. Let's see here. What is? Oh, Craig's Cords to Coals. Sipping on some water. Christmas decorations. Ooh, I like that. I like that idea. Hang some. I bet you they do make some type of chainsaw or steel ornament. Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know where this comment was going. Put that chainsaw under the ball of your truck. Whoo! Oh. Yes. I was thinking you were getting back to the crotches. The nasty, snarly crotches. Oh my gosh. All right. There we go. Which, if you have split those, like if you hit it right in the center, at least on maple, they do actually split fairly easy, but it's always fun to just, add a little drama. Add a little something to make it sound like it's going to be a challenge, even though it's not. If you need anything from Harbor Freight, spend $30, get a free 5-gallon bucket. Huh. I don't think I need anything. Oh, now we want the egg counts. All right, throw them in there. Bottom of the hour. Time to refill. And time for this week's egg count. The Wise Choice Firewood has had a long day of tapping, so he is tapping out. Have a good night and a good weekend. Is the boiler still working good? Yes. Other than yesterday, I overheated it. Got it a little too hot. I put some big chunks. I've been mixing in big chunks of pine that I have. I have a huge pile. I didn't realize how big this pile of pine was that I split. So I've been putting a bunch of that in, and I think it just, because yesterday was pretty warm too. It was like 45 maybe. And I think that pine just, once it gets burning up so fast, it gets hot so fast that I think it shot the temp up to 190 and shut everything down. I'm not a drama mama. I save the drama for your mama. No, yeah, there's no crotches with furs, but the knots, they can get to be pretty big. I have not seen the two. Husqvarna makes a 2-in-1 hand filing tool. I know there was a bunch of knockoffs of the steel one. I think I did see a question about sharpening. And I do use the steel 2-in-1 sharpener, but a lot of times what I'll do is I'll only use that to like touch a chain up, because I'm not very good at sharpening chains. So I'll touch it up, and then if it gets too bad, I just put a new chain on, and then when I think I have like 7 or 8 chains, and when I get like 6 of them that need to be like sharpened good, I just take them in to the saw shop up the road. And then they just grind them, get the edge back on. But yeah, I will use the 2-in-1 to touch things up. But like hand filing, yeah, I am not, my skills aren't that high, and I don't run a saw enough to like hone my skills in sharpening a chain every 2 months. Because as a hobbyist, I'm not ripping through that much wood. And as a hobbyist, I'm probably hitting the dirt as well. Huge piles of poop in the crotches. That's right. I am not sharp enough to sharpen. Oh, yes, I'm not sharp enough to sharpen the chains, and I don't need to sharpen them enough to practice at them. So, you know, take it off, put it in the chain locker. When the chain locker gets about 5, 6 of them in, I take it up the road, drop them off. They come back razor sharp. That is the one nice thing. Is the guy at this saw shop, he sharpens them, and they are just freaking razor sharp. All right, I got to get my other bottle of gourmet soda. Is Bill Irwin in here tonight? Because Wild Bill would appreciate the round balls of ice in the round glass with the gourmet soda. But this flavor is black cherry cream. So I don't know if this is going to be, like I said, I should have saved the orange. I know the orange is just delicious. I should have saved that for last. Oh, need a couple balls too. The going rate for a chain to get sharpened, I think now it's up to like $6. Six something between $6 and $7, I think, a chain. But I'm not sure. I haven't taken any in for a while. But I think it's 6 something. Frickin' Jeep, you can't reduce the air to your boiler. I can turn down the speed of the fan, which I do have it set pretty low, but it gets freaking going. Mixing mixtures. Yes, I'm a little worried if this is gonna. I got a little orange left in there. Mystery Gardener, enjoy your weekend and St. David's Day on Sunday. Have a happy St. David's Day, and have a good rest of the morning, early morning over there. Whoa, jeez. All right, let's see. Let's see what the black cream or the black cherry cream. Ooh, this is looking. Ooh, smelling good. Not too bad. A little too sweet. A little too sweet. For a second there, I thought Colleen was giving us an indication of how she's going to be heating things up for her husband up there with a night mystery. But she was saying good night to Mystery Gardener. Oh, sometimes I see things in the chat and it doesn't register what was before it. Oh, what did somebody say? Processor change from $10 a piece. Yeah, I don't know. Like maybe it is closer to 7. I don't remember. It's not too bad. That's what I determined when I take them up there, and I'm just like, yeah, this is definitely worth it. Because for me to sit there, I did for a while try. When I had my 291, I tried hand filing it, and I tried just using the 2-in-1, and I'd end up cutting with a rounding off the cuts, and I was just like, nah. And then once I got the 500i, I did not want to be messing around. So I just bought a bunch of chains and take them in and get them sharpened. Don Slate. Yeah, you find all these mini things. The mini Glencairn, the saws, the axe. Oh, that bi-directional saw. That was a one and done. One and done use, unless I use it on, you know what would be, I could use it on like some branches where you're like pulling down. I think that'd be easier. Man, cutting that log when I did that, I had no idea that thing was going to be as difficult as it was. Bruce Samples, nothing much is happening. Just hanging out. Hanging out, trying some gourmet soda mix tonight. Started out with a Captain and orange cream. Very, very tasty. And now I'm on to the Captain and black cherry cream, which is a little too sweet. It's still pretty good though. Oh yeah, it's back there. You can see the orange handles right there. I got that handsaw strung up on the axe back there. Oh yeah, I tried the Dremel as well. I remember now. I did try that, and I don't know. For me, it was just like I think I would. I thought I didn't think I was getting enough edge on it, so I would just like grind too long on the tooth. So yeah, I do have one of those, and I did buy the little steel stones for it, or the sharpening stones. I don't know, but there again, I was just like, it doesn't pay to struggle. It gets back to that whole when everybody says, "What is your time worth? What is your time worth?" You know, it's like It isn't worth your time to stack firewood, but it is worth your time to struggle for 2 hours trying to sharpen your chain. I mean, no, it's not. So I just take it in. Let someone who knows what they're doing do it. Because I always buy my chains at Bunyan. Oh yeah, that is one of the nice things. I know that a lot of people, and I think on Sundays you get even better deals. Well, maybe not 2 hours. Yeah, maybe not 2 hours, but half hour. Half hour, 20 minutes per chain, 8 chains. How many hours is that? Or 6 chains, 20 minutes a chain. That's 2 hours. Although I should use, I got that one thing that Chris made to hold your bar, the little bar vise. Yeah, it's tough. I mean, and that's the one thing is that I sharpened my when I was trying to do it and I had the Dremel and I had all that stuff. I sharpened the chain to where I thought it was sharp. And then when I took a chain in and had them sharpen it, the difference between what I thought was sharp and what was sharp is night and day. I mean, it was just crazy. So that's when I was like, yeah, I'm not going to do that anymore. Spend how long trying to sharpen, and then you spend twice as long cutting because it's really not sharp. Rogala, have a good weekend. Got to run some neighbors to Chicago to the airport. Oh boy. Whew. Well, have fun with that. Have a good weekend. Rogala. Franklin Outdoors, how are you doing? Safe taxiing. Oh, yeah. Paul Wagner, how are you doing? Oh, Logger Jason. Putting in taps. Tapping the trees tomorrow. Frickin' Jeep says 5 minutes with the grinder. But then, right here on Steve on Facebook says it takes him 8 minutes. So there you go. 8 minutes per chain. But I suppose I probably would. I don't know. Aren't those grinders are kind of spendy though, aren't they? Like for a good one, like what does a good one run? Because I think I figured that out one time. N4 has, or as often as I sharpen chains, which isn't isn't that often. You know, I mean, if I wasn't a hobbyist, then maybe. But as a hobbyist, yeah. $3.50. Whew. $3.50. Yeah, I think I'll just keep taking them in. William Klein, how are you doing? It's wait. Oh, that's right. I have seen. Is it who makes the I think I'd have seen them automated sharpeners, but who was it? Wasn't it like Woodland Mills? Doesn't Woodland Mills, the sawmill company, have a sharpener that's like automated or something? I thought I saw that. Where it moves the chain and then it will like the head automates and moves and just sharpens each one. Yeah. Frickin' Jeep. I think it's a 12-inch bar, isn't it? Isn't he running that 12-inch? Woodland Mills, yeah. That's what I thought. I saw they had some type of sharpener, and I thought it would like pivot and hit each tooth, so you didn't have to like go through once and then flip it over and go through the other way. That would be 4,000, almost 4K. Oh, well then, yeah, definitely not something for a hobbyist. Whew. Ten vendors selling sharpeners at the OLC last week. We tuned in. I wonder if Travis is having a hot dog right now. I bet he is. I bet he is. Oh, wait, 2K. Yeah, that's still. Oh, there's Daniel Atkins. Yeah, tell Travis he's slurping down his hot dog at Costco in Oregon. Oregon. If you get on the bus, you go in the door. INON. Oregon, Oregon. $19.99. Yeah, that's a lot of bundles. That's a lot of wood to sell, to cut up. How about USA versus Canada hockey game? Oh boy. We're 6 minutes to go and we're going to try to tee off. Is James Baton still here? And the rest of our fellow Woodhounds from north of the border. I did not watch any of the game. I did not watch hardly any of the Olympics. I saw highlights on social media, but yeah, I didn't tune into, I don't think, anything. None of the games, none of the. Are the Olympics over or are they still going on? I don't even know. I don't even know. That's how sheltered my life is. Arnie, my left foot is blue. What did you do that your foot is blue? And why is it the left foot? The Olympics are done. All right. Are you or Boss Man going to sell bundles this year? Well, I've been waiting to make this video, but I will give you all, everyone watching here tonight, I think you already know, because I think I may have touched on this before. But I will not be selling any bundles this year. Spoiler alert. You'll have to wait for the video to hear why. That's what I'll do. I'll set it up. I'll tee it up like that. Not selling any bundles this year. But for the reason why, you'll have to wait for the video. Oh, and here comes the smack talking. Oh, Arnie dropped a heavy object on it. Ouch. Well, hopefully it's not too bad. Hopefully you didn't break anything. Well, the stand might still remain, sort of. There's an interesting little dynamic with what I use the roadside stand for now. But like I said, I will be, maybe I'll put that video out this coming week or next week. But yep, it's the world famous roadside stand is shutting down. Shutting down. But like I said, that's all I'm going to say. I won't tell you. I won't get into the why yet. You gotta wait. I gotta set a little hook, a little tease, a little teaser. Yeah, the mini firewood is going good. It's I think with the warmer temps starting to move in, my customers in the northern eastern states will probably start having fires in their tabletop fire pit again. It's been busy with a lot of people from down like in the south, Arizona, Florida. Actually, Oregon. Out in Oregon, I've sent some wood out there this past week. Yeah, it's a little bit of both time and just resources. the wood. But time is one of the big things. Time is definitely time is that one element. You only get so much of it each day. Oh, and look at this. We are about to enter overtime. Overtime. I have an unrelated topic question. Is the Heat for Vets program still in effect? That is a good question. I do not know. I know the people that were organizing it, when was that? 2 or 3 years ago, were at the Midwest Firewood Frenzy. But I don't know. I have no information on that. So I'm not sure. Steve, have a good night. Enjoy the weekend. Wait, what was Are you gonna change your old wood stand into a little? I have a little chicken coop that I turned into. I turned the little chicken coop into a little storage shed. So yeah. The time savings comes from not stacking. I might not be doing much stacking either. I'm gonna stack where I kept my little secret stash, where I have those little covered lean-tos. I'm gonna restack those things full for 2 reasons. One, they keep a little like reserve of firewood under cover if I need it in the dead of winter. And the other thing is that it provides a nice little privacy fence for the neighbors in the summer. So I want to stack it at least, probably not as high as I had it, probably only about 4 or 5 feet high. So I am going to try to restack that. But otherwise, all of the boiler wood is probably just going to be in a big pile. Wait a minute. What was it earlier? 90 something in LA, and now it was 104 in Texas? Holy crap. That had to have been like a record for February. That had to have been a record. Wait, what is this? Daniel Akin. Oh, he's not at Costco tonight. Well, he's at a hockey game. He still could have had a hot dog, though, at the hockey game. Oh, wait a minute. So, wait, who was asking about the Heat for Vets? Were you talking about the program that they were doing in Wisconsin here, or were you talking about the get together for cutting firewood for the veterans campground in Indiana? I don't know if that person is still here or not. But where is that? Let me see if I can find that. Keith, were you talking about the get together at the veterans campground, or were you talking about, if you're still here, or were you talking about the Wisconsin The Wisconsin program. Yeah, I don't know whatever came of that. I know that they were going through all the different requirements and the processes of getting everything filed and starting things up, but I'm not sure whatever came of that. Too much shade. Old guy Firewood throws too much shade. He's throwing shade down there. Yeah, that is a tough thing. if you don't have a lot of sun and a lot of open airflow, the piles can be tough. I don't mind because everything I'm going to put in a pile is just going to be for me. I'm not going to sell it. If I was selling it though, then I probably would stack it. But yeah, if it's just my personal burning wood, it's just going into the boiler. It's just boiler wood. I don't even know if I'm going to put pallets on the ground. Oh, yes, I'm going right to the edge and over it. Because if you put pallets down, as soon as you start digging in to the pile, like you can't drive on top of your pallets with your tractor to like get in to where you want to get to the wood. And then you're walking on the pallets when you're. So yeah, I'm just going to go straight on top of wood chips. Although I might put down some of the metal grates. I don't know yet. But yeah, I'm not going to put pallets on the ground because you just end up. I want to be able to, unless I could do something where I'll have to think about this. This is going to have to be something I figure out. I maybe could, and then put them to where, although they'd be frozen on the ground, yeah. Yeah, it was what was they were at the Frenzy. I think it was 2 or 3 years ago. But yeah, I don't know what came of it. Jared and Michelle. The fish pond is opening up. We got a nice, probably about 2x3 area in the ice that's opening up. So I was thinking it would be, but now tomorrow we're going to be in the 20s again, and yeah, that's what. When you start walking on the pallets, they break. All right, old guy Firewood. Yeah, it's way past your bedtime. Go get your beauty sleep and have a good weekend. Well, I have totes around the bunker right now, but I don't have enough totes because I need to keep like a rotation where in the fall I can take 3 totes into the woodshed and then have 3 totes that I fill up, and then I can rotate them around. So if I fill up all my totes, then all those totes have to sit for a year to season. So yeah, I just don't have enough totes. And if I did have more totes, I would still probably build or make like a little corral and then just pile it inside Pile it into the totes, and then have the totes as like the barrier. Jason, have a good weekend. Yadkin Valley Outdoors. Who's tapping trees this weekend? Everybody. We had all kinds of people in here. Old guy firewood. You don't need too much. Just don't have any dreams of snarly crotches. Or nightmares, I should say. Don't have any nightmares. I could do that. But then I'd have to pay for it. And that's why I don't have any more totes, because I have to buy them. I'm gonna put when I fill in that little ravine where I'm gonna pile, I'm gonna put a nice big thick layer of wood chips down, and then if some of the stuff in the bottom gets a little, I don't know, moldy or whatever, it's like, so I have a couple moldy pieces of firewood. I just throw them in the boiler. Throw them in the boiler. No, where the opening is in the ice, it's only about, I think, 1.5 feet deep. So there's no jumping in the pond tonight. But the other pond, the big pond, the swimming pond, that actually that filled up with quite a bit of rain and snow. So there's probably about 2 feet, maybe, of like water and ice now. It's gonna be fun pumping all that out. Ugh. 800 taps. Holy crap. That is a lot. $800 taps from Smack's Sugar Shack. Crazy. All right, everyone. I think a lot of you are tuning in or calling in a night, heading off to bed. And that sounds like a great idea, because I do have a busy day tomorrow. Doing something I ain't going to tell you. But I have a fun little project tomorrow to work on. So we'll see how it goes. But anyway, thanks everyone for tuning in. Thanks for the super chatters, the moderators, everybody hanging out on the last Friday of February. The Ides of March will be upon us next week. So enjoy the rest of your evening. Enjoy your weekend. Stay safe, have fun, and be cool. Good night, everyone. Cheers.
Been a real bad boy. I've got a ton of gravel in my shoes, world on my shoulder, a heart full of blues out in the dirt. I've been a real bad boy on the town all night. Starting to calm down with the morning light. I'm in the dirt, down in the dirt. Been real bad. I've been a real bad boy on the town all night. Starting to calm down with the morning light. I'm in the dirt,